Successful people, they have so much information and a myriad of advice on how to be successful that it comes a point in time where you need to take your own advice. You need to follow your own intuition, your own heart and soul. And you don't have to do it the way that other people do it, because everyone has their own specific blueprint. And some people may lay out the advice, they may lay out the blueprint that worked for them, but that may not necessarily be how you want to operate your business. So I say all this to say to those who are in business but maybe don't want to be doing it the way that everybody else is saying to do it. For example, marketing or showing up on social media. There's people who are successful who are not on social media. So it's important that you follow your own heart and soul. And I'm not saying not to take advice where it resonates. There's a lot of successful people who are giving out wonderful advice. And I feel like we should take heed where it resonates. However, it doesn't mean you have to do it exactly the way they did it. Because again, there are many ways to what they say skin. You know what? I'm not going to say that because I don't like that. What is it? Idiom? I think it's called an idiom. Yeah, I don't like that. You know, we're not skinning no animals over here. But there are many ways to do everything, right? So to be successful in business for someone, they may invest in marketing. They may show up on social media every day, 10 times a day, whatever it is, right? Again, that's not for everybody. Some people are not meant to be successful in a way where they're all over the television or they're all over media. Some people are successful behind the scenes. And again, that's just one example. There are many, many examples. So it's important for you to just really tune into what you want to do, what reigns true for you, what feels good to you in terms of sharing your business, how to put yourself out there. Some people are meant to do groundwork, be out in the communities and network, and that's how they get their clientele. Some people get their clientele through word of mouth. That's how I got most of my clientele, was through word of mouth, not necessarily social media or any type of media or advertising. Again, there's so many different ways. So tune into what feels true to you, take advice where it resonates, but just know that the way somebody has done something that appears successful may not be the way that you're meant to do it. So just be honest with yourself, tune in, and thank you so much for being here on day 12. I know it's later in the day, but it's all good, and I will see you tomorrow on day 13. At least I showed up, right? Peace and love.